Greetings, good morning, happy Monday to you. Here we are starting a new week with our usual letting go session. This is a letting go guidance session. And today, so if you've been watching these and if you're here with me live, say hi. Uh, but this idea of the letting go, it doesn't matter if you here with me live or watch the recording because that we're kind of setting the intention for the whole week. So, as just before I got on here, I was just kind of reflecting about where are we, what's going on. And yesterday we had a full moon. So something I want to kind of step into an awareness of with you is that if you've been watching my lives or following my Facebook posts, you know that I'm very much into following the phases of the moon. And so one of the key pieces about this is that by being aware of what is happening with the moon, we actually get to tap into our feminine power. And this applies to whether you're a man or a woman. And so I think that this is very important for us setting goals, releasing what's not serving us, and things of that nature. And so I was just kind of feeling into this. Like I said, we had a full moon yesterday, and that's kind of the harvest, if you like. It's the reaping the benefits of what you set, the intentions you set at the new moon phase. And so the, now that we're past that, we kind of pay attention to all of the things that we've done, who we are, and so it's a very much of a vibe of appreciation that we're sitting in. I just wanted to share that with you because as we go into this week's idea of letting go, let's just have a feel into what are you appreciating, what are you grateful for, what are you happy for, what do you want more of, and just maybe plant some seeds of what you're going to set in the next cycle that we go through with the phases of the moon. Good morning, Sandy. Lovely to see you too. So let's just land into this moment. Take a nice deep breath with me. Clear all the busyness and just feel in your heart that sense of appreciation, that sense of divine feminine power that you have access to. And like I said, let's start feeling into those different phases of the moon. And I'll as we go through this over the next wee while, I'll give you some tips and ideas about how to deepen your own awareness and your own feeling into that. I know it's a big part of my practice. So I'm just kind of letting you into my practice with that. So, nice deep breaths, and we're going to see what comes up for us to focus on letting go of this week. And it's jealousy. So, jealousy is what's come up. So, how does that impact you? Do I was out at a show yesterday doing card readings, and there was a theme of conversations that we were having about comparing ourselves to other people. So sometimes when we compare ourselves to other people, and we kind of think, they're more successful, or they have more money, they have better relationships, they have more clients, they have better business, whatever that is. So when we compare ourselves to other people, we can sometimes feel like we're not measuring up to a specific thing. Um, that's just the thing that comes up for me at the moment on that idea. But let me read this out to you to see and feel into yourself. Are you, do you sometimes look at Facebook posts and see somebody's doing something that you really want to, and then get a wee bit jealous, or how does that come up for you? So just the whole idea of letting go is to just be aware of what's going on. How do you get triggered? What's going on for you? And then how to best use that to move forward. Releasing and letting go is a huge big piece in all of this. So let me read this out. So jealousy. Happiness is not having what you want. It's wanting what you have. Stop envying others and learn to appreciate what you have. Everyone's life is unique. You have certain things to offer which others cannot. When we act in a jealous manner, all we do is bring negative feelings in our lives. Yes, so Sandy says, yes, they do have more money, but that's the thing is, do you remember I just said this? So it's not uh, ascribing to or thinking you're going to be happy if you have what they have. It's being happy with what you have and not coming at a sense of lack or comparison. If you're able to appreciate and express gratitude for the experience you are having right now, and remember I said to you, phase of the moon, we had the full moon yesterday, now we're in the phase of feeling gratitude and appreciating what we do have, what we have accomplished, who we are in this space and time, no matter how negative it might look on the surface. You'll have a greater capacity for appreciating the positive experiences when they begin to show up. Maybe you don't have the career success or the relationship satisfaction or the money of those around you, but by working through anything that's less than ideal, you're achieving something great: growth. And growth will make room for the changes that you've been looking for. Jealousy plants a misconception in your mind. Who you are is simply not enough. Truth is that the rough times we experience weren't meant to point out our inadequacies, but to create an entirely new life experience that's more fulfilling and more in alignment with all aspects of you. So breathe that in. I really like the timing of that because it does fit with what I was just saying to you about where we are with the phases of the phase, full moon. And Sandy, yes, yeah, because abundance, we get so caught up on this idea of abundance being only money, and it's not. You can be abundant in your well being, in your spiritual connection, in your friends, in your family, in the work that you get to do. There's so many aspects of that. And so sometimes by us getting caught on one aspect of abundance, it can actually keep the other levels or layers of it away from us. So now I'm shuffling the tarot cards here to see if we can get a little bit more support, guidance, more reflection on this idea of letting go of jealousy. And what's come up for us today is the Ten of Swords. See that? So the Ten of Swords is actually very. Ten of Swords is encouraging us to not over dramatize things. So you know how we talked about this jealousy thing is not appreciating what we have, but the of Swords is very much, it's too much thinking, it's catastrophizing, it's thinking worst case scenario and thinking, no matter what I do it always fails, or criticizing yourself and not, and you know what I said about that thing of being jealous is getting stuck on what we perceive as our inadequacies. And so this Ten of Swords is really saying, watch your thoughts, let them go, feel them, feel into them. And this is not about making you wrong at all. It's about very much saying it is what it is, and there's always a gift. There's always a gift for you. So now what I'm doing, and these cards, because so the Ten of Swords can sometimes be a wee bit of a wake-up call. Watch those thoughts. And now we're going to draw 3 angel cards from the Doreen Virtues angel cards here. And these will give us a little bit more loving support. It's all about love. Remember I said last week, I think February is the month of love for us, right? So when we can get rid of the jealousy aspect, watch these cards that have just come up. It's really beautiful. So the first one is freedom. When you allow yourself to be happy with what you have and be happy with your relationship with all that is so freeing. It gives you so much capacity for growth. Now the thing that you need to do is to look after your body. So when I said sometimes jealousy can come about when we're comparing ourselves, I'm not as slim and good looking as that person, or there's something wrong with me. And we all tend to kind of criticize our own bodies. So one of the key pieces of letting jealousy go could be just loving and accepting and looking after your body in the best way. And then focusing your attention on what is for you. What's the best way to move through all of this and to be the best you, the best version of you? So that's it. That's what this is a big level and layer to work through, to work with letting go of jealousy. Letting jealousy, like I said, comes from comparing ourselves. So I wish you an amazing week, and thank you for checking in. And let me know, how does this land for you? Have a great week. Thanks for watching.